Damning footage emerges of Kylian Mbappe not passing the ball to new Paris Saint-Germain teammate Lionel Messi during the Argentine forward's debut in the 2-0 win over Stade de Reims. Is Mbappe going to be a problem for the ex-Barcelona man at Parc des Princes? Weston McKennie missed 2 qualification games for the USMNT, and former striker Landon Donovan is very disappointed at the Juventus midfielder's attitude. While the Barcelona fans might not have much love for him, it's true that Antoine Griezmann took a 40% pay cut to rejoin Atletico Madrid from Camp Nou. Donny van der Beek has revealed that he had talks with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer over his future at Manchester United and was told that he will be an important part of the team this season. Hopefully he gets more game time now. Alright then, we have all this and more in today's episode, so why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channel and make sure that you're always up to date on the major stories that this amazing game has to offer. And that brings us to the sponsor of this video. Unless you want to miss out on your favourite team's games, you're going to need a VPN that can get you past all those annoying streaming geo restrictions. Can't access your favourite league? A VPN will allow you to stream content like football games or even Netflix shows that are not available in your country. Our favourite VPN provider is Private Internet Access. It changes your IP address and reroutes your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel, hiding your online activity from your internet service provider and government censors. It's our favourite tool to stream football matches for free. It works with all major streaming services, so you have unrestricted access to all your favourite content anywhere in the world, and is available for all operating systems. Signing up is risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Sign up right now to get 83% off, plus 2 free extra months. Go to www.privateinternetaccess.com/goalside to get it now, or simply press the link in the description. According to Bild, Bayern Munich will face a lot of competition from a host of Spanish and English sides in order to sign the highly talented Karim Adeyemi, who is currently under contract with Austrian giants Red Bull Salzburg. Bild claims that the likes of Liverpool, Barcelona and even Arsenal are looking at the 19-year-old's profile, who scored 7 goals in the Austrian Bundesliga last season. This season, the youngster already has 6 goals from 6 league games. It's interesting to know that Adeyemi went under the radar when he joined Salzburg from lower-tier German side Unterhaching for only £2.5 million in 2018. Whoever is serious about this richly talented player needs to fork out at least £17 million. However, you can expect Salzburg to further increase their asking price given the intense competition for the player's services. The young forward recently scored a goal in Germany's Qatar 2022 qualification game against Armenia. Legendary USMNT striker Landon Donovan says that he is incredibly disappointed in Weston McKennie after the star midfielder's recent antics got him a suspension ahead of crucial World Cup qualification games against Honduras and Canada. The Juventus man was sent home after breaking health protocols ahead of the game against Canada. Greg Berhalter's men were held to a draw, and due to the breach of team policy, McKennie was also suspended for the game against Honduras. The full story has not been let slip to the public, but Donovan says that it will take a lot of time for Weston to win back his teammates. "I will just say I am privy to what happened. I'm not going to announce that publicly," Donovan said on the Football with Grant Wall podcast. "I will just say that I am incredibly disappointed in Weston, incredibly disappointed. Look, I can understand being at Juventus during a long club season. You're sitting at home for months and months and months, and you want to have people over. Is it the smartest thing to do? No, but I get it." USMNT was held to a 1-1 draw by Canada, and they could have really used McKennie's guile and grit on the pitch in Nashville. Hopefully, the youngster has learned his lesson and will try to be a little bit more professional in his approach. Donny van der Beek's future has been quite a debate among Man United fans. There's quite a few fans out there who believe that the Dutchman has not been given a fair chance by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When he arrived at the club from Ajax last summer, Van der Beek was considered one of the finest young midfielders in all of Europe. However, the Norwegian tactician has used him sparingly, and it appears that the player could have left Old Trafford this summer. There were serious discussions with Everton, and with the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo, the young midfielder could move further down the pecking order, according to his agent. However, the 23-year-old says that when he informed Ole about interest from Everton, he told him in no uncertain terms that the club needed him to stay put. I spoke with the manager about it, the interest from Everton, and the club. They were clear they wanted me to stay here, he told Rio Ferdinand's 5 podcast. The manager was really positive about me, and he said, I need you and I want to keep you here. Of course, what I see here now in the beginning of the season is difficult because I didn't play 1 minute. But he said, what I see every day in training, I see a different Donny now. Van der Beek also says that being restricted to rare substitute appearances made it difficult for him to get any sort of rhythm. While admitting that the situation is not the easiest one for him, he has faith in the manager, who he expects will use him more now that he's asked him to stay put at Old Trafford. Hopefully Solskjaer comes up with a solution this time around. According to Goal, France international Antoine Griezmann agreed to take a significant pay cut in order to rejoin Atletico Madrid from Barcelona. The experienced forward sealed a surprise return to Diego Simeone's side on deadline day. Griezmann leaves Camp Nou on a season-long loan and is expected to sign for the reigning Spanish champions on a permanent basis when the loan deal ends. With Barca in financial turmoil, the World Cup winner was one of many players who left the club this summer. And according to Goal, Griezmann agreed to take a 40% pay cut on his weekly earnings in order to secure a switch to Wanda Metropolitano, where he spent 5 great years before leaving for Barca in 2019. The agreement between the two clubs states that Madrid will pay Barca €40 million plus add-ons if Griezmann plays at least 50% of the games in the current campaign. However, if Griezmann is unable to meet that milestone, Atletico won't owe the Catalan giants anything. Things didn't go according to plan for the 30-year-old since he arrived at Camp Nou for €120 million. The forward was almost always played out of position in order to accommodate Lionel Messi, who has also left the club. Hopefully, returning to familiar surroundings is exactly what the immensely talented forward needed to get back to his usual best. Okay, let's be honest, all of us were excited to see Lionel Messi score on his Paris Saint-Germain debut. The ex-Barcelona captain replaced good friend Neymar in the 66th minute of the 2-0 win over Stade Reims, and though he did have enough time to make a statement, he couldn't at the Stade Auguste Delorme. A Kylian Mbappe brace ensured 3 points for the league leaders, but the 22-year-old's performances were not enough to stop fans from criticising him for a moment that could have changed Messi's debut. Footage has been making the rounds all over social media, where Messi was in a great scoring position on the edge of the box. However, the Frenchman, despite seeing his new teammate, went for glory and his shot was easily blocked by Wout Faes. Throughout the course of his remarkable career, Messi has actually scored from such positions. Not many people talk about this, but Messi is equally as good at finishing as his one-time adversary Cristiano Ronaldo. Therefore, you can understand the fans' frustration at Mbappe for not passing the ball to Messi. Many people took it out on the Frenchman and even called him selfish for trying to score himself rather than setting up the 34-year-old. Maybe this wasn't such a big deal, but due to recent developments, anything wrong done by Mbappe will always be dissected and placed under a microscope. The 22-year-old has already made it clear that he no longer sees his future at Parc des Princes and is likely to leave next summer. He becomes a free agent soon, and Real Madrid appear very close to signing him. The player is allowed to speak with interested clubs in January 2022, but before that he will have to honour his contract with the Liga and Giants. PSG ignored multiple bids from Real Madrid for the talented forward because they did not like the Spanish Giants' approach. Nasser Al-Khelaifi is aware that he's likely to lose the star player for free next summer, but the club's chairman has made it abundantly clear that he isn't thirsty for Madrid's money. The club's main target for this year is to win the Champions League, and with Messi on board, they might even make history this time around. However, in order to fight for the team's cause, Mbappe will have to start playing for the team rather than for himself.